to this square room. I am... What's my name again?
Mermaid Man.
Ah, yes. Mermaid Man.
And I'm Barnacle Boy.
And we're here to fight evil.
That's embarrassing.
You're embarrassing. Look at you. Look at your little hat. It's
if
already
I turn
falling
my head,
off.
it falls.
It's already falling
Is
off.
it?
Yes. It's hanging on to dear life. Hanging on to your little ponytail. This week, we're taking an interesting route. I don't know which one of us looks more disheveled, but...
Definitely me.
Are you sure?
Why is it leaning?
Because your head is leaning. Oh my God, I'm starting to cry. I'm going to get...
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm going to get tears on my shell.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, not a shell.
Starfish, yep.
I was going to say sea star.
Oh.
Seashell, starfish.
Sea star. By the seashore, yep.
Seashell, short, shot.
Yep,
Shit.
she did that.
Shit. Okay, we are going to play a little game. Well, it's not really a game. It's you have not heard of the Hear Me Out trend, have you?
No.
Okay. Well, I just told Des to give me some Hear Me Outs, so we'll see what he comes up with.
It's funny because hear me out is something I say to people when I'm about to say something ridiculous.
That's the point.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's like we're going to do fictional like movie and TV characters.
Okay.
That are typically not the most conventionally like attractive, but you're like, hear me out. Like they can kind of go on, you know?
Oh.
So like you can't pick like a Nala from Lion King because that's a cop out. Like Nala was made with those eyes to seduce. You know what I mean? So you're hearing
Nala's a lion, first of all.
But it's fictional, so it can be
anything.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to go first or shall I?
I don't mind.
Go for it.
My
What?
my phone.
It's you just touched it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
you're trying not to turn because of
Well, for my first one, since we're going with these. Oh my God. I can't even. I'm gonna go with Leela from Futurama.
That's not a okay. Whatever.
That's not a what?
I was gonna say that's not a hear me out because I guess she's a Cyclops. That's not.
She's literally a Cyclops.
Okay.
So it has to be like weirdos.
Kind of.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But it's fine. Okay, Leela.
Okay. So
Okay.
all of mine are bad.
Yo, you know what's so
mine
funny?
are baddies.
Because my first one is Fry.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I have Leela. I have Pocahontas.
Okay, but that's not a hear me out.
See, that's what I'm saying because I don't know the hear me out trend. I just was like, okay, this is weird because technically,
what did I text
these
you?
are kids.
I said pick unconventional fictional characters that you would
all fictional characters are unconventional.
I mean,
because they're fictional.
I guess you're right. My second one is Donkey from Shrek.
That's disgusting.
But hear me out.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. I would love to hear you out.
Hear me out.
Because what the fuck?
Listen, the way he was with the dragon, like such a good husband and provider, and he's funny. You know, a man that can make you laugh will laugh you right out your panties. Hear me out. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
Nani from Lilo and Stitch, Lilo's sister.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. All mine are baddies. Mine are bad.
Okay.
And it's so funny that this is actually what we're supposed to do because at one point
I know you have a bunch of weirdos in your
I
back
was
pocket
gonna
somewhere.
choose Lola Bunny, but I'm like, that's a rabbit, Des. That's weird.
Well, on my list is Bugs.
Bugs Bunny. Oh my God.
Bugs has a
No,
way
I understand.
about
I
him.
get it.
You get it, right?
Yeah, because I chose Lola, so I get it.
No. It's not the bunny thing, you weirdo. And he's not sexy like that, but like he's witty, he's clever, he's a quick thinker, you know? Go ahead.
Jesus, I can't even unlock my phone. This is so embarrassing.
It is.
What's her name? Meg from Hercules.
Okay.
Because hips don't lie. You get me.
All right. See, it would have been more of a hear me out if you say Meg from Family Guy. Because hear me out, I said Quagmire. Giggity.
I'm so disgusted.
Why?
I'm so disgusted.
Listen.
First,
I want to know if it's
Meg.
all talk. I want to know if it's all talk.
It can't be. Based off of the history of him.
It very much so could be. Some people, some men, some people are just all talk, because how many repeats does he have? We don't really know. Just because you get a lot of girls. Right. So if it was that good, wouldn't they keep coming back?
He doesn't want them back, though.
Maybe that's it.
Except for there was this one that he did.
He actually had a thing with Meg once.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's gross.
Okay. What's your next one?
Can I take this off?
If you need it for, I would say take off the other one, because I think if you take that one off, it's not going back on.
I feel like if I take off the other one, it's going to look like that one.
Can you take like your thumb out?
That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, thank God. How do I breathe? Okay. How do these things work? Okay, here we go. Jessica Rabbit.
You were hesitant on Lola Bunny, but you put Jessica Rabbit in there. I guess she's not actually a rabbit.
She's not. She's literally not a rabbit at all.
Did you go all like humans?
Yeah. Elastigirl.
Wait, we're going one at a time.
Sorry.
Jesus. And that one, that's such a cop-out. Get out of here, Elastigirl.
Sexy, a bomba clot.
I did Pete, the Logic Rock from Human Resources. He is so hot. And I love the logic, you know?
So disgusted.
He's just so grounded and down to earth, and he's like loyal.
I can see that.
Yeah. And did you see him with a shirt off? He got abs. Hard as a rock. Get it?
I'm disgusted. I'm so disgusted.
Okay, you said who?
I said Jessica Rabbit, and
then you said the next one by accident.
Did I?
Yeah, you said two. Like you were getting ahead of yourself.
Oh.
You don't even know.
Yeah, because I'm on it, but I don't know if this is the one I said. Esmeralda?
No, that's not who you said.
Okay, see? Here, look, you had me say the next one now.
I said Ron Stoppable.
That's funny, because I was going to say Kim, but when I looked at her pointy titties, I didn't like it.
Because she's young, so you know, like when the rest of the boob hasn't developed yet, but the nipple is just very
like it.
But yeah, Ron, like.
Yeah, I can see you with a Ron.
Mm-hmm. Me?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I picked him, so yeah. But
like, he's not a loser. He's just Ron, you know?
What are you trying to say? Date losers?
No, you just date people who are them.
Losers?
No, I said he's not a loser. He's just Ron. Like, this feels so weird because if I turn my head, I feel like it's just going to fall and go to hell. You have to do a next one.
I gladly will. Max.
Oh, I know who I said. Max from Max and Ruby?
No.
Oh.
Max Goof or whatever his last name is. Goofy son.
Goofy son. Okay, he's cool.
From a Goofy movie.
Yeah, he's super dope.
Yeah. He's like cute he's like dope. So nice. And like honorable mention to his girl Roxanne.
Yeah, she's bad.
Yeah. I don't know what she's supposed to be.
Starfire.
Who's Starfire?
From Teen Titans.
Let me see.
The little alien girl.
Okay. All right. That one is more of a hear me out. Okay, really hear me out on this one. Michael Myers from Halloween with the mask on.
No, I'm listening.
That's it.
There was a hear me out. Because that can't be it.
That's it. Hear me out. Michael Myers. He is very driven, very determined. He is very goal oriented. Like nothing can deter him from his goals. I don't like the way you're looking at me.
I'm hearing you out.
Michael Myers. That's all I gotta say. Do you have any more?
Shigo.
Shigo?
Shigo.
Yeah. That's self-explanatory. I wouldn't count that as a hear me out, but whatever. Okay, my last one is Leonard Hofstadter.
I don't know who that is.
From The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's best friend. What?
No, hear me out.
Listen, I love a nerdy white boy. Something. It's like. Are you trying
But
to?
you couldn't choose. Yeah, I am.
I couldn't choose what?
The nerdy black boy from Kim Possible.
Wade?
Yep.
No. Wade needs to touch grass. At least Ron is like out there. To me, Donkey's black, and not just because
he's black.
It's like a black man that voiced him.
Because he's an ass.
No,
okay.
Because like the way he sounds, the way he acts.
Like Eddie.
It's the way you act. The way you act. The way you act. Yeah.
He has a little twang.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Those are my hear me outs.
They're not bad. A couple of them are questionable. Mine are sexy as fuck.
Which ones are questionable? Oh, Mike Myers. I could change him. I don't condone the killing. I don't.
Joe.
Hear me out, man.
Yep. No, I got you. Mike Myers it is. Murder, She Wrote.
Don't call him Mike. You don't know him like that.
No, you're right. What should I call him?
Michael.
I'm disgusted.
Or call him, what do they call him?
Murderer.
The Shape.
Murderer.
Monster.
Have you ever stopped being friends with someone? Well, not on purpose. Like they chose to stop talking to you and then like pop back up and like, hey, kind of fucked up. I really want to turn my head, but I'm so afraid.
Turn it. You're turning it as if you're wearing like a neck brace.
I feel like I am. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm wearing this. I'm not used to things around my neck. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay. That makes sense.
Yes, I find so if we're talking about like a man, there's like one in particular that I can think of. He stopped talking to me because he got into a relationship. And then when they broke up, who's popping back up?
That motherfucker.
What?
This is not somebody that we spoke about on the podcast before. The one that like randomly called and then all of a sudden like kind of disappeared and you're reaching out like, hey, is everything good? And then they had a girlfriend and the girlfriend we assumed wasn't too fond of you. This is like 2 years ago.
Did we talked about him for a few episodes, right?
Yeah.
What did we name him?
I don't remember. That's why.
No, but I did recently catch up with him. I was actually supposed to call him from a couple weeks ago because he wanted to like properly catch up. No, he got married, remember?
Oh, yes. Yes.
No, not him.
Okay.
But yeah, so like I've had people, but like those weren't falling outs, but those were very intentional. Like I'm not speaking to you right now.
No, not like a fallout. Okay, so I have a friend. We're really good friends. We've been friends for like just over a year. But like we spoke all the time, spoke about everything, like whatever. Over the summer, she was doing stuff that she knows that I would have something to say about it. Like negative to say about it.
Okay.
Because what she's doing is stupid and negative. But to her, like, I don't really want to hear it. So she low-key like started distancing herself. And then I called her out for it. You know, she apologized. She didn't tell me exactly what, but she was just like, yeah, like I'm going through it, blah, 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 whatever. We spoke for about 2-3 days. And then one night we're speaking when I'm at work, like, hey, what's up? Like, how come you're awake? And she's like, oh, you know, jet lag. Jet lag? Yeah. I'm in, I forget where she was. Let's just say like Punta Cana. Okay. Oh. I didn't know you were going to Punta Cana. Oh, I didn't tell anybody except for one person. The person that she told, her and them aren't on good terms.
Right.
So you told them, but you didn't tell me. And me and you just kind of made up and we were like, okay, everything's back to normal.
Well, maybe it didn't come up in conversation. It's a possibility.
Cool. No problem. I left it at that. Didn't really say much after that. She came back. We barely spoke. And then when we did speak, like I was calling her out for her bullshit. Like, hey, like we just spoke about the distance and all that stuff. Like, yeah, I'm going to say shit because we're friends, but like there's no need to whatever. So then she was just like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be friends because you said we're not friends. I said, no, you haven't been treating me like a friend. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, have you? And she's like, no. I said, so why would I say we're friends if you haven't been treating me like a friend? Oh, it's fine. You do your thing. I'll do mine. It's cool. It was great while it lasted. Da, 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 da. No problem. Enjoy your life. Go ahead.
Okay. And
who reached out for my birthday? She did. Her birthday was like a month before mine, and I didn't say happy birthday. I don't care. And then she reached out. She's like, hey, happy birthday. Hope you have a good day. Blah, 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 blah. You're always so great to me. Blah, blah, blah. So I say, call me. So she calls me, and I'm like, are you done? You're done being stupid? Like, you're over it now?
Oh, my God.
And she starts dying, and she's like, honestly, I literally, like, cried. Like, a couple weeks after, like, I felt like something was missing and blah, blah, blah. And, like, you didn't do anything wrong at all.
You were the thing that was missing?
Yeah.
She was crying over?
Yeah.
Is she okay? Like,
no, she's not okay. See, that's why she was crying, because she misses me.
No, I meant like mentally.
And then so
I guess it's like when you have like withdrawal from a drug, like it's not good for you, but like you got the itch.
Yeah, pretty much. But like out of everything in her life, it's the better of the worst.
You can't call yourself the better thing in her life. You can't call yourself that. She has to, or someone else has to say that.
Yeah, but if she said it, I'm just repeating what she said.
Prove that she said it.
Do you want me to call her?
Pull up the text.
No, it was a call. Remember I told her to call me.
So you have no proof. Oh, she said it just now.
No.
Like whenever the
Yeah. Because I was like, I wasn't mad because I have nothing, like, I was disappointed in her because, when you have that friend
you
that
hit her
like,
with the I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Yeah. Because you're making dumb decisions, but you don't want me to tell you you're making dumb decisions. That's what your friends are supposed to do. But at the end of the day, they're still your friend. You're just dumb. Like, it's simple as that. But then she was like, yeah, like I realized blah, blah, blah. And, I'm sorry, Des, XYZ. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Moving on. So now we're back to normal. I still bring it up, but now she's okay with it. She's come to terms with it.
Is there an update with your friend and Fred? I'm so like, that's one storyline I'm invested in.
Yes and no. No, in terms of they're still lingering around.
Of course.
Yeah. But yes, as in she has seen him more often. He has met people in her family.
Oh, he must be so happy.
He was, until they have no idea who he is. Because remember, I think I'm boyfriend.
Yeah, but like the family could at least pretend.
They have no idea.
She didn't brief them before?
Do not introduce yourself as my boyfriend. You're just my friend, because they were doing some moving stuff, so he came to help.
Oh, and he said, hello, I'm so-and-so's boyfriend?
No. Beforehand, so-and-so said, don't introduce yourself as my boyfriend. Why not? Because they don't know anything. What do you mean they don't know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so he was upset about that.
Pissed. And also, one of her exes came to help move as well, and he was pissed.
Well, yeah, that's messy.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, why have them both come?
Because she's losing her mind. That's what happens when you don't talk to me, to talk you out of dumb stuff. The thing is, you're right. I feel like I'm wearing a neck brace.
You're acting like you're wearing a neck brace.
I feel like I am.
Sorry. It's
the eyes?
It's the eyes, but it's the way it's perched on your head. The hat.
Oh. Why did I open my eyes like that?
Yeah. I said on your head. And
I open my eyes? Yeah. I don't know.
Trying to see yourself for what you truly are.
So, I don't feel bad. Like, I have another friend situation, but we'll get to that like next week or something. But this one is like, okay, because it's not like we had a falling out, really.
Right.
It was just like, you don't want to.
You and this friend are back to normal.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, tell my girl to stop being so messy with Fred. That's the one I'm more invested in.
I did. I said let it go.
It was bad for her to bring them.
Both.
Yeah.
But she didn't realize he knew, because he knew before the guy came, because her mom had mentioned, oh yeah, her other friend so-and-so is coming. So then she wasn't in the room.
Right. So the family just thinks it's all friends coming.
Yeah.
But see, because I know I could tell my mom, like, oh, this is a situation.
No, she can't.
And she gonna lie for me. And she's gonna be like, oh, hello. Yeah. But I guess, like, not everyone has that. No. My mom was a real one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on the altar like, what? My mom would be right there beside me like, I got you, girl. Okay, let's get into listener questions, shall we?
Yes, we shall. Don't ask me.
You know what's funny?
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna you I know you're supposed to be giving Barnacle Boy, but you're giving more like Man Ray. Like, I can understand like that. Our nemesis. Yeah. Like the red, they're very similar in they're probably costume.
Like father and son, who knows?
Probably. Huh. Evil. Okay. Let's hop, skip, and jump to a new listener question. So if you are watching or listening and you want to be a part of the conversation, as ridiculous as it may be, we would love to hear from you. So go to thisgirlroom.com. The link is in our bio. It's at the top. Hit the submit a question button. You can be anonymous. You can say your name. Does this person say their name? No, they don't. But you can be like this person and say anonymous, or you can live out loud, whatever you want. Today, this person says Jonel and Deswayne. Also,
the full name is crazy.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I was going to say, like, most people don't.
Yeah. Joe and Des. Yeah.
I have been a long time listener and I have never written in, but I, all caps, need you guys desperately.
Shit.
I think that's why the full name's. Yeah. I went snooping through my boyfriend's phone.
God damn it.
And found out that he's been talking to a girl that he shouldn't. I don't think they've met up yet, but I can't tell. But the conversations are definitely inappropriate. But I shouldn't have been snooping, and I don't know how to go about confronting him without exposing myself and the fact that I was snooping. Help.
Personally, I'm exposing myself. I don't give a fuck.
I think if it's that serious, you gotta be like, listen, I snooped. What's good? Because at some point, you have to weigh out like your options, right? Like what he's doing is obviously worse than the snooping. Yeah,
and by time, if it gets anywhere, you're gonna be mad you didn't say anything beforehand, before it got messier than it needed to get.
I don't know how people can hold on to things like that. Like if I knew something was, I can't. I'm very like, let's lay it out in like an open. I don't like to like hold things without like talking to the person. I think that's actually like in a healthy way, like, you know.
Yeah.
You are like sit, stew, simmer, plan.
Like I'll throw hints places. I'll be like, oh boy, like let's say you read the messages and there's something about Cheesecake Factory. You'd be like, oh, you know what I'd love to do? Go to the Cheesecake Factory one day.
And the person's just like, oh, is that just a coincidence? Does he know?
Thank you.
It's like a bit of a mind fuck. Because it's subtle enough that like you could really just want to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Like there's this girl I was dating, and there's I know she's like into girls too, so she's like bisexual, and we've talked about stuff. So I went snooping through her phone, and she was on a dating app, like a women's only dating app. And I was like, So I saw it. I was like, oh, what app is this? I've never seen something. I thought it was like a period tracker or something. So I click it and I'm like, R? And I'm reading DMs. Like nothing is crazy, but like numbers were exchanged and things like that. And I'm just like, well, this is strange. And then I didn't say anything. Like weeks went by. And then I forget what she said. She said something specific. I said, oh, is that why you're on a women's dating app? And she went silent. I said, don't worry about it. It's all good. I knew about it for weeks. And then she was kind of like, what? I said, yeah, you changed your password. And she's like
to the phone or to the app?
To the phone. Before I got in the phone, she changed her password.
Wait, before you got in the phone?
Before I got in the phone. So her password, let's say, was 12345.
Right.
When I typed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it didn't work.
This is when you discovered it.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you...
Because...
You just guessed?
You guys aren't, like... A lot of people aren't as smart with passwords as they think they are. Like, there's only certain things you're going to remember every time. So, like, I tried one password. The first one, it didn't work. I said, oh, we changed our password, did we? If I was her, please. Boom, bomb, bing, in.
It's pretty impressive that you can guess. I don't even think I would try.
Like, people who know me would think too deep about my passwords. Like, remember my Disney password? And you're like, seriously? Yeah. Like,
that's like...
My passwords are so basic that, like, it would make sense because you're Des. Like, fine. But people just think too deep about passwords. It's not that deep. So, like, and we were in the car when I had this conversation. So she's sitting there, mouth open, like, you guessed my password? I said, yeah. How long did it take you? I said, 1 attempt. No way. Swear.
Well, 2, because you put in the old one.
Yeah. That's fair. So then she was just like, what else did you see? I don't know. Whatever I saw. I'm like, I don't really care because at the end of the day, I went snooping through your phone. There's things I shouldn't have seen. But just know that I seen stuff. Simple as that. I didn't make a big deal about it. So why are you making a big deal about it?
Wait, so that's all you said? Like, there was no...
No, there's things that I seen that I could have made a big deal about it. But for me, if I go snooping through your stuff...
What was the resolution with that situation?
With the app?
Mm-hmm.
It was, well, we had a conversation and you told me that you're okay with certain things. And I said, yes, I told you I was okay with certain things because we were talking about certain things. But if you're doing it and not telling me, that's completely different.
Right. Fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Thank you. So honestly, personally, I would I would just hint at certain things, but I wouldn't fully say it. I would let them assume that I've been through the phone.
Well, she says, how do I go? She wants to confront him.
Yeah, I would just throw little hints there. Joe would go straight for the kill.
That's not confronting. Well, your first thing that you said was that you would possibly...
You know what?
Just say, you know what? Hey, so the other day I was in your phone. Yeah. I know you're going to be mad at me, but like, what was this? Like, what did I see? I think personally, if I was going to try to be like subtle about it, but this is toxic. I don't know if I can say.
No, you can't say.
Why?
Because you just said it's toxic.
Why can you be? Why are you the only one that can be toxic?
Mine wasn't toxic.
No, but you can be. I'm just saying, like my what I'm thinking is a potential, because so like what I would do, and like the way that I've caught an ex, like I didn't make it up, but like this scenario is so like realistic. With me, like I don't really care. Well, I don't have anything to hide. So like with me, with my friends, like even with Des has had the password to my phone. I'm very like open. I
actually still do.
Like if
my thumb is in there.
No, it's not. I told you the other day you tried to get in there and I told you. But it was taken out because, so I think you can put like 4 fingerprints in, and I had my 2 thumbs and 1 index, but then like I wanted the other one in and I'm like, why can't I add it? Yeah. And it was because you, and like this is like during our like hiatus from the podcast. I'm like, I'm not even seeing this man. Like, why do you have a slot in my... Okay. Well, you can't because you got to get rid of one of mine. Anyways, that threw the confidence threw me all the way off. What was I saying? Damn it. Oh, yeah. So like if I'm, playing music off of my phone, or like one of my friends is like, oh, can I change the song? Can I blah, blah? I'm like, oh, take my phone. I'm like, oh, what's the password? I'll just like give it because I don't care. So I think like if you can be open with your stuff, maybe one day you can be like, hey, like, let me grab your phone and like play a video, or like, let me grab your phone and show you something. And if he's just weird about it, be like, what's going on? Or if he's not weird about it, pretend that he's like, like, oh, like these texts were open and like what's good,
But if you are going in, word of advice, before you do anything, look at the apps and what the last 3-4 apps are and the way they're arranged. Because a person like me, I know that the last thing I wasn't in was text message. I know that it was, the internet, or it was the music app. So if I go to my like recent apps and it's text message, I know you've been in my fucking phone.
Do you reorder them as well?
Fuck yeah! Because I go through I pick certain apps to go through.
You're going through the text. You're going through Instagram for sure. Anywhere where there's like DMs, like
no,
and you're going through WhatsApp.
I go through apps. Like I look what apps are there. I go through hidden photos. I go through hidden photos. I don't go through Instagram DMs because I don't care about those. Because if it's that bad, you won't do it on Instagram. You'll hide it somewhere else. I go and then this is one. I don't even want to put you guys on game, but I'm gonna put you on game. Go to their maps. Boom! Come on now, because people forget that their location is on. And
where are you going? Where are you going?
To up it one more, I check your email because you get Uber receipts. Where were you going at 2 a.m.?
Well, you can just go straight into the Uber app.
I know. But
for the same.
You probably don't open the Uber app too often.
But then you close it.
No. Because then it messes up the apps that are already there.
No, because if you open up like the apps, you should be able to like reorder
I know, but remember, we're on a time crunch.
Like you can like delete, like, you know,
we're on a time crunch.
I guess it depends. Like, are they in the shower? Do you know you got 20 minutes?
Email?
Do you know like?
Oh, I'm there.
Huh. I wouldn't do the email just because like I know my email. Since that time, I still get a whole bunch of spam messages. So I wouldn't like trust.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know an email like mine, like you're not gonna find anything of substance, and like when you finally do, I'm back, and it's like, you know. So email isn't a good thing, but the maps.
Yep. Thank you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you very much.
Damn, Des.
I'm on this shit.
You're scary.
I just don't care to say anything. But I see shit. I just don't care. I just act according.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think that's a good note to leave it on. I think that's quite a scary note to leave it on, honestly.
Ooga booga. Oh, no, too much? My bad.
Jesus Christ. That was the gayest thing I've ever heard you do.
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga. Oh my God. All right, Des, let them know where they can find you. Oh, I'm sorry. Barnacle Boy. Let them know where they can find you.
You can find
aside
me
from
in
the bottom home. That's where we live.
You can find me. Yeah, but if you said like in the bottom of the sea kind of thing first.
I said aside from the so you can say
Desi D18 on Instagram. That's what I'll say.
Well, you can find me fighting evil.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
And you can find me fighting evil on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter at Jonel Wilson. Actually, TikTok is Jonel.Wilson, but, you know, I'm sure if you put in my name.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah. And, of course, you can find the podcast at This Square Room on everything. And, you know, tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
There you go. And we will see you next Tuesday.